Alright, our live stream is up. Hopefully my audio is okay. Audio check, audio check, audio check. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright. So, for context right now. So far tonight, I have drank 2 of these. They are it's Town Cider, the Bad Apple Imperial. It's a cider drink with 10.5% alcohol. We drank 2 of them tonight, and I just had like a nice, nice workout. I just took a shower too, and we are ready. Hold on, wait, let me turn this all the way down. We are going to chug this, and we are going to do this double battle while drunk. This is risky, but honestly, I don't care. I built the team earlier, so luckily we don't have like, we're just going to play around it because we're literally just going to steer. For those of you who don't know, for steering in Nuzlocke terms, that means that like when a plan, like usually Nuzlockers have a line, like a set plan that they plan to do with the battle. But if it goes wrong, then steering is what you call how to like basically going through the battle unplanned when something goes wrong essentially. But first, we're going to start off the stream. Should I chug this? Or should I drink it throughout the stream? Now let's chug it. I don't think I can, but we'll try our best. Whew. All right. I couldn't even do half. I couldn't. But first, what we'll do is item-wise, items. We need to check items. Both of these guys get chesto berries, and everyone gets to level 51. I remember that. Stealth rock? Oh, it's so sad. We have a rocker. Nah. If you survive this battle, then I might consider teaching you stealth rock. I'm not gonna lie. Close combat. That's tempting. For this battle, I don't think so, but I can always reteach it. For this battle, no. I'm gonna say no for now. But if you survive, which he didn't last run survive, I'll reteach it to you. First order of business, we need to give our leading Pokemon chesto berries. Alright, he's already holding a chesto berry. Now let's decide what everyone else gets. Probably choice items, right? Scarf, probably. Who wants the scarf? Arcanine? This is kind of actually a little strategic. Arcanine. 96. Arcanine doesn't need the scarf. Unless... Does it matter if he outspeeds Arcanine? I don't think it matters. I feel like with Arcanine it doesn't matter. I feel like I don't even need the scarf on him, to be honest. Yeah, I don't want the scarf on Arcanine. I'd probably rather have like charcoal on Arcanine. Actually, no. Charcoal's better. Alright, let's give Arcanine charcoal. Alright, we're being strategic a bit with our items. We're going to see how well we do this drunk. We're going to see how well our double battle skills. Like last time, we lost 2 Pokemon. I'm going in with a kind of a different plan, similar Mons. So last time we lost, since the run reset, I lost Medicham and I lost Arcanine. I didn't bring Medicham this time, so we're for sure not going to lose Medicham, but we're going to see how things go. Choice, does anyone want specs? Nope, no one wants specs. Band, I feel like Band can be... I feel like specs can be put on Gladwell. But the thing is, he could use both, is the thing. He could use special or physical. It is the awkward thing about it. I think you should be itemless because you have Covet. And you can steal an item. Because everyone has items, right? Yeah, everyone has items, so I can just literally steal an item. So I think Gramble should be itemless. Gramble's probably going to die this match. I'm going to be completely honest. Bastiodon and Empoleon left. Okay. What do we do now? Metal Coat is an option for either of them. Heartstone, Metal Coat. Should I do Choice Band? No, I don't want to do Choice Band. I could do Muscle Band Wise Glasses. I think that's just like a safe bet. Wise Glasses. Oh no, no. We'll move you to over here, and we'll put you with the Muscle Band. I think that's just like overall safe. Okay. Crobat's like about to over level, but who cares? Because this fight he might die. So, anyway, I think we're ready. We're gonna see how our Nuzlocke. So my first order of business is to. So in the battle, the reason I have, I'll go over the battle real quick. I have Chesto Berries on both of them just in case, because Whimsicott has Prankster, and Prankster is able to, it can outspeed everything. It doesn't matter how fast my Crobat is, it can outspeed it, and it could Sleep Powder any one of my Pokemon. So I have the Chesto Berry in case on both of my Mons, in case it, I'm not sure if Sleep Powder works on Grass-type Pokemon in Gen 5. I'm not going to bother looking that up because I'm not doing the same strat, but I have a different lead. My plan is to one-shot, actually I'll explain it in the battle, but I have Chesto Berry on both of them just in case the Whimsicott Sleep Powders. If it doesn't, then it's fine, but it's just a precautionary measure. Alright. I fell off. You can tell I'm drunk. I literally fell off that cliff. Alright, let's go over here. Alright. I'm not going to battle this on. Bro, I have to get up early and walk the dogs tomorrow morning, like early. And right now it's 1:20 a.m. for me. But I'm not gonna lie, that's something that past sleep or future sleepy has to worry about. That nerd can deal with like walking the dogs early. Right now it's like we're drunk, lit, sleepy. We're doing this Nuzlocke, and we're gonna see how many deaths we get. If okay, so realistically, I'm gonna tell my thought process right here. Double battles are unpredictable for me because I can't tell. I'm not good enough with AI and planning to tell how double battles will work out. With single battles it's easy, but double battles and triple battles it gets very messy for me. So right now my plan is, I think my prediction is Granbull will die, and Granbull, Bastiodon, and Arcanine are on the table for Pokemon to die. I really want to save Quillfish might too, but I really want to save Crobat and Empoleon. Those are the mons I really want to save. But again, it might not go that way. I'm gonna finish this. Hold up, and then I'm gonna go to the restroom because you know when you drink alcohol, you have to go to the restroom a lot. I forgot why. I might ask ChatGPT that. I'm curious. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now because that's actually curious. Why, when you drink alcohol a lot, do you need to go to the restroom a lot? Explain in simple terms. That's a nice strat with ChatGPT. If you say in simple terms, you can just easily digest the information. I know it's like something physiologically. I know my dad explained it to me a while ago, but there's a reason for it. Why alcohol makes you pee a lot. Alcohol is a I can't even pronounce that word. Diuretic, which makes your body get rid of water more than usual. Here's how it works in your body. Your brain makes a hormone called ADH. This hormone tells your kidneys to hold on to water so you don't pee too much. Alcohol blocks that hormone so your kidneys don't get the message to hold water. Your body starts letting go of water more. More water, so you pee more than usual, even though you might get dehydrated at the same time. Ooh, okay. Alcohol tells your body to stop saving water, so you pee a lot. So don't. Oh, that's interesting. So alcohol tells your body to stop saving water. That's really interesting, and that's why you might feel dehydrated or feel dry mouth, hangover tomorrow. Yeah, I'm drinking water, but I think I'm still gonna feel a hangover. So with that in mind, hold on, wait. First, I'm gonna drink the rest of this. I don't think anyone's in chat right now. Let me check though. That'd be crazy if someone is. do I want to drink another one? I don't think I do. I'll drink a lot of water right now. I'm balancing it out with water, you see? I got a bunch of water right here. We're 11 minutes in the stream, and we haven't even started the battle yet. I need to go to the bathroom, too. Don't worry, right after I go to the bathroom, we'll do the battle. And I'm going to have to go again, too. So, you know what? So we drink over half of this, or right here. You know what, I don't have to go to the bathroom too bad right now, but we're just gonna start the battle. And the drunkenness just hit me really bad. Oh my gosh. That last drink just hit me right now. So that's the perfect time we're gonna do the battle. I don't have to go to the bathroom too bad right now. We're gonna start the battle. Who cares? The two of us will make an amazing combination. Let's battle. A teamwork of twins, a true example of perfection. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it. First we nuz, then we lock. Let's NUZLOCKE. Alright. My plan is I get the Intimidate off. That's why I bought Quillfish too. So our plan is right now, we're going to poison jab Azumarill. It won't kill the Azumarill, but the Azumarill's attack has been lowered. So that means that it will like overall be like, it won't have much damage output in the match. And then also Crobat will cross poison the Whimsicott and will kill it. Tailwind. Okay, that's something I have to keep in mind now. That's interesting. See, it's like, oh, it got a crit. That's very nice. Poison jab. I brought my two poison type. Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I did not plan for that. I did not plan for that crit. Okay, wait. Things got super interesting right now. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's crazy. That wasn't supposed to kill. Okay. So what happened? They have a Tailwind up right now. Okay, I gotta pull up the damage calculations right now. Holy, you got a much more animated sleepy now. Usually I'm just dead sleepy. It's like, okay, like do this battle and all that. But right now I'm decently drunk. And you got the animated sleepy. Holy moly. Okay. So who's up in the field right now? Clefable and Granbull. Okay, so we got, they have a Tailwind up, so they're most likely faster now. So, okay, I can figure this out. Even though I'm drunk, I think I can figure this out. Okay, so, Granbull and Clefable. That crit was crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who does the most damage to someone? So I think maybe I should have brought Swampert because, well, oh no, they have Tailwind. I have to remember that. They have Tailwind up. I still outspeed Granbull. But Cross Poison doesn't kill, though, is the problem. I think I might switch out. I still want to switch out Crobat because Crobat's more valuable. But what's Clefable? I don't know what Clefable is going to do. That's the problem. I don't know what Clefable is going to do. I don't know if it's going to follow me or Icy Wind someone. What can it do to Quillfish? Moonblast has 34 to 48%. That's crazy, bro. How much does it do to Quillfish? It could wild charge Quillfish. It could double target Quillfish, which would be, I think, okay. This is risky, but I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into Voss because it won't go for a fighting type move on Voss, or I could go into my Granbull as well to lower its attack. but the thing is the Rapidash is still in the back. That's the big problem. And Hartley is such a good counter to Rapidash. Okay. How much can Clefable do on Crobat? That's the real question. What can Clefable do? It outspeeds me, which is cringe, but it could Icy Wind. Who does more? So it does 81 to you. It does 85. Okay. So the Granbull should attack the Qwilfish slot, if I'm just remembering this correctly. This is a gamble, but honestly, since I'm drunk, I'm willing to risk Crobat, honestly. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm willing to risk Crobat for this, just to see if I'm right. But, I'm willing to switch out on the Qwilfish slot. The thing is, I'm deciding between Edmondson to get the attack drop or Voss to eat up the hit. How much does Voss take from the hit? Wow. But the thing is, it could just Drain Punch afterward, which wouldn't benefit me much. I think I go out into Edmondson. Let's see how much damage we take. So if it goes for, it would go for Wild Charge. It does 24%. And let's say how much a -1 does to us. It does 30%. Honestly, that percentage difference is kind of worth it. If it gets a crit, so be it. Who cares? Like, I got a very lucky crit. If they get a crit on me, honestly, who cares? I think I'm gonna, okay, deciding it's a 5%, percentage difference. So honestly, I'm fine going into Edmondson. The thing is, this Clefable can do anything. I can't predict what this Clefable is gonna do. So I think I might attack the Clefable right now, because my Intimidate will affect the Granbull, but it won't affect the Clefable. How much do I do? I mean, I'm gonna go for Cross Poison regardless, but how much do I do? I do a lot of damage. If I get another crit, that would be absolutely insane. But I don't think the Clefable will attack the Crobat, since it does minimal damage to it. It does more damage to the Qwilfish. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom right after this play, but I'm going to Cross Poison the Clefable. Let's see how this play turns out. Bro, this is Drunk Sleepy in the house. I'm gonna see how, let's see how we cook. We had 2, follow me, okay? That's fine. That does, you wasted a turn. I Cross Poison you. Does big damage, Wild Charge. Ooh, you do attack Crobat. It didn't crit, which is really good. I kill it next turn. That Intimidate saved us there. Okay. I think what I do now is I kind of want to covet. This was my original plan in the beginning. To covet the Choice Band from... I didn't do an audio check. Audio check? I think I did, actually. I forgot. I think what I do now is I kind of want to... I'm steepling, too. That's a crazy, like, body language thing. That means I'm, like, confident. That's a confidence display, which is crazy. I might explain more of my body language stuff that I've been reading. I've been reading some pretty epic stuff. But I might explain that later. I need to go to the bathroom right now because the alcohol, again, that's very interesting that the alcohol doesn't like pretty much, what was it again? I'm trying to remember. It doesn't, it basically blocks the kidney, like hormone. It basically blocks your body's way of retaining water. That's very interesting with alcohol. But I mean, I'm trying to counteract that with drinking a lot of water. So I'm not too hungover, but I think I will still be a little bit hungover. But honestly, that's future Sleepy's problem, so I do not care. Future Sleepy is such a nerd that, like, he has to get up early and walk his dogs. Imagine. This is Drunk Sleepy in the house, though. Like, who cares? I'm gonna go to the restroom, though, real quick. Hold up. I almost forgot to unmute, but I just remembered to unmute. What I was saying is I'm steepling too, which is a crazy display. What was I saying? I said what I basically said when I was muted is that double battles and triple battles and multi battles are very unpredictable for me because the AI just acts weird, and also that it's just hard for me because, for example, Granbull did more damage to Quillfish than it did to Crobat. So in my mind, I was like, oh, Granbull will attack Quillfish, but it's like, why did it attack Crobat instead? See, Gen 5 AI, it's just hard for me to understand, honestly. Maybe, I mean, to be fair, this is a hard game. Like, if I were to fire Nuzlocke Fire Red Omega, this would be much easier. But honestly, hold on, let's stop yapping for a second. Let's take our turn. I think I'm gonna covet Granbull and then switch out into Bastiodon, our tank, right now. Because I'm a little bit concerned about Crobat because it's -1 attack. And honestly, I'm not. It's probably gonna Moonblast me, but honestly, it's like, it's genuinely like who cares moment. If Granbull gets Moonblast, I could. Yeah, it's a who cares. If Granbull lives, then I might consider switching it out. But if it doesn't, it's like, we'll see what happens this turn. I dropped my Xbox controller. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, by the way. Yeah, Moonblast. It's like, I could have switched out to him. Maybe I could have switched out to Empoleon. Holy shit. Please attack. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's good. Covet. I stole its muscle band. Leftovers. That's okay. Honestly, right now, they might both go for the kill. Okay, wait. It might not go for Drain Punch on, hold up. It's random move. It's random move. I have to get lucky here. Okay. Okay. I couldn't int him, though. I could int him. How does Quillfish survive? It'll be -2, I think. Well, Graham will be I don't care anymore. I'm gonna just int him. It'll be -2. The question is how much damage Bastiodon does with Heavy Slam. I think I'm gonna switch in Quillfish again, and then go for, I can kill one of these, I think. I think most likely Clefable. Can I kill Granbull? Heavy Slam does. Low-key, I want to go for the Clefable. I mean, Granbull is kind of a threat. It could go for Drain Punch. I think it'll go for the... I low-key actually want to go for the See, this is tough because Granbull has like Drain Punch and stuff like that, but Rock Slide, no. I want to go for Heavy Slam on one of them. I stole its Muscle Band. Hold on, I have to keep that in mind. Its Muscle Band is gone. This is tough. I think I'm going to go for the Clefable, actually. The Clefable is annoying. We're going for the mogul move plays. This is actually insane. I could drink another beer. I actually kind of want to at this point. If we get through this 0 deaths, I think I will drink another beer. If not, then we'll call it. This will do 40%, which is 40%. Quillfish might die here. Yeah, Quillfish. Wait, I did lower its attack, though. Holy shit. Holy fucking... I swear, but I don't care. It's a rare sleepy swear sometimes. We know that. It's in the lore. Tailwind's out. Okay, I didn't even... I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know about Tailwind before. Okay. 3 Pokemon down. 0 deaths so far. This is insane. Okay. Tailwind's out. Let's keep that in mind. Okay. I actually opened up Hit Film Express, which is crazy. Honestly, since no one's here, I might explain a body language thing I've read. Hold on. I'm going to explain. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to go on a body language tangent because I literally don't care right now. I've been reading these two body language. These are the two books I'm reading right now. I just started this book, Winning Body Language by Mark Bowden, which is one of the guys on the podcast. Occasionally I watch on the podcast, like four body language experts, like going over, talking about things. It's a bit of a hard read, but honestly, it has such good info. And then definition of body language, which is pretty much like, I'll just show you. It has like a bunch of like, it's designed in a way where it's like a bunch of the table of contents is very thick, and it's like, I think the best way to describe, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. So I'm 50 pages into it, and I've learned like 2 things, but those 2 things are so ingrained into me that I think I'll remember it. And this book, it has like a bunch of like other like little things that are like very like useful to remember. And in this book, it talks about like the most recent chapter I read is talks about like territory, like how like people in like bigger cities tend to stand a little closer to other people, like when introducing themselves and stuff like that. And then like people who like live on like farms or like rural areas tend to stand a little further away, tend to like distance themselves a bit more, which makes sense because it's like they did a study where like in deer populations where in deer populations, like those like in an island where like deer are super close to each other, they the deer would actually, I think, attack each other, or like no, they would get really stressed, and then like they would die because their adrenal glands would like not the adrenal glands, that's for humans, like that's what regulates our stress responses, but they would die because they were so stressed out for being so close, because deer are meant to, I think they're meant to be like super like far apart from each other. But it shows how like people who grew up in different areas, for example, if you're a city person, then you're like your overall like it's a more populated a more densely populated area, you generally stand closer to people. But if you're like from like a rural or farm, especially a farm area, you stand like you're more distant, like because that's how you grew up, which I think I found super interesting. And then also for winning body language, the biggest thing I found is gesturing. If you're above the navel area, like above the belly button, like presenting information like this, it makes it so you're open and more like what was it like this book talks about like how like what internally happens, like if you put your hands below like the navel area, it like you feel like weird, you feel like kind of like gross and stuff like that, but like if you put it above, you feel more confident when you're presenting stuff, and like you put your hands out, it's like a way to say like I'm trustworthy, which is crazy. It's insane. There's 2 people in I'm not sure if anyone's here, but I don't care. But this is so hype. I might drink another beer because it's 1:44 a.m. for me right now. But I am yapping so much, it's insane. I don't think if I had edibles, I would yap this much. But I'm in a battle right now. This is absolutely wild. I think this Rapidash would go for Wild Charge on me, and if I had to predict, this Rapidash is going for Wild Charge on. Would it go for Stomping Tantrum? See, I don't know. How much does Wild... Okay, so Rapidash is in. High horsepower does 71% to me. High horsepower does more... I think it will go for high horsepower on Bastiodon. But the thing is, I don't... This is such a risky play. Okay. I'm going to do based on what does more damage. Okay, so high horsepower does the most damage to Bastiodon. I think I might live the hit. Actually, I don't think I do. I might, actually. And then... Who does more damage to Bastiodon? Alright, so Gramble does... Drain Punch. Drain Punch kills. I think guaranteed. I should have brought a Ghost type. This is so sad. I could set... This is such a crazy play. But I think I'm going to keep Crobat in. It could go for Wild Charge, though. How much does Wild Charge do? On you. 85. This is such an insane play. Hello, what's up, A and B verse? What's up? Hello. Nice to see you here. I am doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Blaze Black, and I'm in an intense double battle right now, and I'm making an insanely risky play. But honestly, I think they will double target Bastiodon, and I'm gonna go Crobat, because I think It's gonna try to. How much does Drain Punch do on Bastiodon? Let me see here. Drain Punch, or how much does Drain Punch do on? I meant it does 12%. I'm doing an insanely risky play. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. I learn more information about Gen 5 double battles. I'm okay. I think as long as, do I surf though? I don't think I surf. No, I don't surf. I think I just poison jab and kill the Grand Bull. Bro, try Radical Red. That's that's on my list, but I kind of want to right now I'm interested in, like, it depends. I know you can like cancel EVs on it right now. I'm like Renegade Platinum I want to try. Like I know a lot of Nuzlockers are doing like the Drayano Gauntlet with like Renegade Platinum, Increment Emerald, Legacy Yellow. Who else is on my list? There's another one on my list. I can't remember. I forgot. But first, before that is, I do want to get through that. But that's tough though. That game is tough. But I'm willing to try it. After this, I'm also, again, if you saw the title, I am drunk right now. But I am kind of, hopefully I'm cooking. This is an insanely risky play, but I don't mind doing it. As long as, does Coolfish's Poison Jab, it does kill it. Okay, we're gonna see how this works out. I think my prediction right here is that the Rapidash is gonna target a Bastiodon with high horsepower, and the Gramble is gonna target Bastiodon with Drain Punch, which makes switching into Crobat safe. It won't target Coolfish, but again, I could be wrong. Gen 5 AI, I'm not sure how it works. I know each what was it? Bro, do you watch anime? I do. I'm making an anime. I do an anime tier list every once in a while, which I'm gonna do kind of soon. But I have, if you want to check it out, I have anime tier lists on my channel, which I do have. But I do. Right now, I'm currently watching the original Dragon Ball, which is pretty hype. I'm in the Frieza saga, which is pretty cool. And I'm also watching. Am I watching any other anime? I finished Solo Leveling, which is hype. I did like it. So if you want to see what anime I like, you can check out my anime tier lists. They're pretty, should be, I do it once every year on the same day. So you can see all the anime I've watched. And what was it? Solo Leveling was really happy. I'm watching Lazarus right now. Lazarus is honestly, it's like a more simplified version of Cowboy Bebop, which honestly is good. I like it. Lazarus, it's nice action. Bro, your anime choice is fire. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's cool. But if you want to like really like dig deep into my anime opinions, you can check out my tier lists. Anyway, let's I'll do this turn right now and see if we lose anyone. If I lose Crobat, it's gonna be so sad. But I'm willing to risk it. And I'm gonna also drink if this turn goes the way I plan, I'll chug another beer. But Solo Leveling, it's just so, I like it. It's nice. Solo Leveling is just a fun anime to watch. I watched it with a friend. It's really nice. I should put chat on screen too. But we'll see. This is insanely. I could lose Crobat right here, which is fine. I'll learn more about Gen 5 AI. I targeted. Crobat is dead. Yep, that's tough. That I predicted, but okay, I misplayed one. Quillfish is dead. That's okay. That's okay. I think we go. Ooh, this could wild charge me. I think we for sure outspeed Granbull. We can kill Granbull, and I think we can bulldoze. The problem is, does Rapidash kill me with wild charge? It doesn't have wild charge. What will it go for? Blaze Kick. What HP am I at? I'm at 81 HP. Hold on. I have a damage calculator pulled up. I can live if it's not. I'm willing to risk that. I'm honestly willing to risk that. Holy shit. Okay. What was I going out into? I was going out into Arcanine, I think. Okay. Bro, anime. Oh yeah, I was planning to watch that. Lord of Mysteries. Yeah. Bro, July anime. I watched the trailer for all that. I am planning to watch that when it releases. Do you know what day specifically it releases? because that would be helpful. If not, it's all good. But I'm just curious what specific day it releases, because I am planning on watching that. I've seen the trailers for it, and I want to give it a shot. Okay, we can either go on to Hartley or Gladwell. I could Aquajet. I think Hartley, because it could. This is a bit tough. What was my plan again? I had something in mind. High horsepower. I guess who does more? High horsepower does. I guess it would be Hartley because it does. Yeah, I think I'll bulldoze here. I think that's the play. Okay, here's what we got. This is so risky, bro. I'm gonna bulldoze. And I'm going to wing attack Grand Bull. After this, I'm going to go to the restroom because I have to pee, but because I'm drinking a lot of alcohol. Grand Bull's dead. Got a crit. Didn't matter. Who cares? Cool. I think Crobat's dead. Holy shit, it lives. It lives. Oh my gosh. And Rapidash's speed is lowered. This is insane. Mawile comes in. Okay. Your speed's lower. That means you don't have Tailwind anymore. Why does this thing say it's... Hold on. I have to reset this. Why is this... Oh, it's in Tailwind. It says it's in Tailwind still. It's not in Tailwind anymore. Okay. I have to go to the restroom real quick. But I'll try not to forget. No one... Crobat didn't die. But Coolfish did. I might drink another beer for that. I might drink all my beers. Hold on, let me... Not beers, ciders, I should say. I'm gonna go to the restroom, but I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I remember to unmute the time. You are right. I will not let Crobat die. Crobat, I will not use the rest of the battle. You are absolutely right. Crobat is too valuable. I'm going to keep Arcanine in. My plan is, hold on, let me check if this Arcanine... I don't know if Flash Fire works like this. It's... This document doesn't tell me the ability of, it's Flame Body. Okay, that just shouldn't work like that. Okay. Flame Body... I thought it was Flash Fire, and I was worried that it might absorb my fire attack. I think what I'm going to do is set a fire attack on Mawile. I could E-Speed after, but you're right. Crobat's too valuable. Fate dying? It's okay. Hold on. I cracked open another round right here. You're a cool guy, though, AMB-verse. You're absolutely right. I don't want a Crobat to die. So... Now the question is, do I go into Bastiodon or Empoleon? Okay. Okay. What's it gonna... they might both... I don't know if they're both gonna... Double battle AI is... It's just hard for me. It's just always just risky. Triple... Like, single battles I can do easier, but just double, triple, and multi-battles are just like... They're harder for me. But, Bastiodon seems... Rapidash could go for... It won't go for high horsepower, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me see how much damage each of them do with their moves on Crobat. It could Blaze Kick. Which Bastiodon takes less of. And then, who's the last Pokemon? Mawile. Sucker Punch does the most, but I don't know about Sucker Punch AI. And then, honestly, I think I'm going to go Empoleon. But honestly, I don't mind if Bastiodon goes down, because he's also another sack for this fight, because Empoleon is just overall, I think, more valuable, is the thing. What's Mawile going for again? That's the thing. Hold on. Mawile. It could... I don't know if it will Sucker Punch or not. Hold on, wait. Flame Wheel, Mawile. That's for sure I'm going for. And then... And how many more Pokemon does he have left? Yes. Oh, these are the last two. I think I'm going to go into Voss just because I'm willing to... Solely because if something goes wrong, I'm willing to sack Bastiodon over Empoleon, because Empoleon has more value. That's what I'm going to do. And it won't go for a ground... And Rapidash won't go for high horsepower on me. See how this works out. So, failed? Yes, that's good. That's so good. That was my max damage. It has a focus. Oh, the burn! Wait, will the burn kill? Okay. That won't do too much to me. Yes! Holy shit. This battle is going so much better than our last attempt. This is so hype. Wait. We only lost one Pokemon. I'm so happy right now. I'm going to chug home. I don't normally get drunk, but this is so epic. Last time we lost 2 Pokemon while sober. If we play this right, we might only lose 1. Okay. The thing is, I think Bastiodon... Thing is, I don't know how Gen 5 AI works. So Rapidash is the only one left on the field. It has wide lens, so it'll hit his highest horsepower. I have Hartley on the field, who is full HP, who will do 64% to Bastiodon. It's max damage with, and then with let me check with Bastiodon. I accidentally opened Discord. It'll do more to Bastiodon. I think this might be... This might be a ballsy play. But honestly, I'm willing to risk it. See, Blaze Kick does 27% to Bastiodon. High horsepower does 83% at most. I'm willing to go for a Bulldoze. This thing's -1 too. I have to keep that in mind. So, oh, that dropped it by a lot. But it doesn't outspeed Bastiodon. I think it outspeeds Arcanine though. And I can just E-speed next turn. Does Crobat... Wait, do you survive? It doesn't... If it crits, it doesn't survive. I could go into Empoleon and live a crit. But the thing is... So the thing is, after this turn, I win automatically. Because Hartley can just E-speed and win. But the problem is... If I get crit... This is the problem. I think Rapidash is going to high horsepower someone. I could switch into Crobat, who is very low HP, who can is immune to the ground type attack. I could go into Gladwell and he lives it, but if it crits, he dies. It's just too... I think I'm going to make a big ball play right now. Now am I doing it because I'm drunk? We're going to see how double battle AI really works. So let's see. I have Arcanine. Let me just do this. I have Arcanine full HP on the field. It does 64% at most. I have Bastiodon. Does 83% at most. I'm going to switch in on the Bastiodon slot. I'm switching in Crobat. I'm going to keep it real with you. Let's go. This is the play that determines the game. We're switching in Crobat. I think it's going to go over high horsepower on Crobat. I outspeed. It shouldn't kill. What's it going to go for? I called it. I called it. And we win. And we win. We extreme speed. And we wing attack. We'll cross poison because that does more damage, I think. And we win. 1 death, too. 1 death. Holy shit. We did better in that battle when we were super drunk. Well, I kind of planned like what Pokemon we're gonna bring while I was sober, but during the battle, I did better while drunk than I was sober. When I was sober, because let me explain some background. I made it past this point, and then I accidentally reset my progress, and I had to go back to the midpoint of Charstone Cave. I accidentally, if you go back into the VODs of my stream, I accidentally like misclicked, and then I had to like reset a bunch of progress, get new encounters, do all the battles, and repeat. But we did that battle with 1 death, which is Quillfish. And I have actually, hold on, wait, I'll be right back. Hold on. I have a plush of Quillfish. Hey, I'm in Hawaii and it's Saturday night. I am crossed out of my mind. It's cool to see this on my recommended. That's so cool, bro. I don't get crossed too often, but when I do, it's pretty. I'm trying to think. It's okay. I usually just prefer like either drunk or on edibles, but that's really cool from Hawaii. I actually went to what was it? I went to school in Hawaii one day. What was it? For like 2 years. I went to school there. I don't mind saying that. I don't care. I was in the town Waimea. That was the town, if you know of that town. That's really cool. It's really cool, bro. And I love the rainbows there. It was like a rainbow. The rainbows were often. I only had 1 death, and it was Fate. Whew. Let's go deposit him, bro. Oh, wait. I'm drunk. I'm so drunk right now. Okay. Bro has to blame balance on the beam, bro. Alright. I did plan this team earlier, but I didn't plan the, So, last run we lost Arcanine and Medicham. But this run we only lost Quillfish, and I have a plush of them. I'm gonna get up and grab it. Quillfish, you are a hero, bro. That's cool. I'm going around there tomorrow to shell hunt with my girlfriend, but she's not the happiest that I'm at my friends tonight. I'm glad you enjoyed the island. It was hype, yeah. It was what was it? Overall, it was a good experience. I enjoyed it. It was hype. Hey, that's cool. That's really cool. Shell hunting, that sounds cool. I'm trying to think what I did. But overall, yeah, I enjoyed my time there. I met some cool people. I was in like the boarding school over there, and what else did I do? I tried the sports I did while I was there. I did American football, which was rough, but I made it through the season though. I made it through the season. Wrestling was super fun. I lost so much weight because the conditioning for that was super crazy. I tried volleyball, which was hype. I'm trying to think of the sports I did. What else I do? Rugby was cool too. I enjoyed rugby. I wish I was my size now, because like right now I'm a lot bigger than I was when I was in high school. I wish I was like my size now. Then I could like I would have really dominated. But to give you an idea of how like intense wrestling was, I went from like the 190. What was it, 190s? What was it? No, I went from, I think, the 170. What was it? I basically like dropped 2 weight classes, from the 190s to like the 170s or something like that. I forget the exact weight classes because I'm drunk, but that was really high. But I went to I never won a wrestling match, but if I had my attitude right now, I think I would have. I'm just drinking. Whew. I think I drank a little too fast right there, but I'm drinking just a bunch of water to like. Oh yeah, I was gonna show the Quillfish plush. Hold on, I'll show you guys real quick. I think that was the first time I've ever like got up on stream, but Quillfish. I remember, just to remember Quillfish by. During our Berg battle, when we much earlier in the run. Well, let me show you guys a better. Hold on. I'll put Quillfish on screen, just to remember him, because he was a hype bro. So when we did our 3rd gym battle, the 3rd gym, if you ever played Pokemon before, he had a 60 or 70% chance to hit a range that would like really help us in the battle, and he hit it. And and I would say if he hit that during the battle, I said if he hit the range, because in Pokemon, it damaged, like if you use Bubble Beam or something, it has like there's a certain set amount of damage it'll do on the low end or high end, and it hit the high end, and it got the kill on a Dwebble, and it was really hype. And I said if it got the kill on the Dwebble, on the Pokemon, I will get a plush of it, and I did. Quillfish, you are a legend, bro. You saved us 1 Pokemon from our last run, and it was hype. Thank you, Quillfish. And I never got to use Explosion, but that's okay. We got out of that battle alive. It's 2:08 a.m. And how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 55 minutes, and I've only done 1 battle. That's absolutely insane. That's kind of funny, though. Dude, future me is going to be so miserable when he has to walk his dogs in the morning, but I literally don't care. I literally don't care. Okay. I think do we battle Chorus? No, I think we battle 2 clowns now. Like, literally 2 clowns. Alright, Girder. Who do we go? Alright, let's delete all these guys. I think Xatu handles this. So now we're prepping. Alright, let me take all the items off these guys. Actually, you can hold the chest of berries. I don't care about that. So now we're at the point where prepping for battles. Let me speed it up a bit. That's crazy. Whew, now I'm feeling the drunkenness now. We drank 4 10.5% beers. So Girder. I think we can go. My first thought is Medicham, fake out Zen Headbutt, but Zen Headbutt can miss. But it's like this thing can't outspeed me, and also, actually, what about Xatu? What's stopping? I don't want to use Crobat because Crobat is very close to over leveling, so I'm just gonna keep him in the back right now. I have a good box though. I have to. Usually, I'm like very critical of myself, like like a little bit of Soda when he was talking about his coaching. It's another content creator. If you guys are still here watching. But I have a good box. I may not be as good as other Nuzlockers, but I'm proud of my box. It looks good. I think now, all right, for Girder, I need to prep like a lead for both of these guys. I don't know which one has which. Galvantula? Would Galvantula? No. Actually, I think Xatu would be a good. I think McCrispy would be a good lead. My Xatu. He could air cutter one shot the Girder and then synchronize. Yes, hold on. McCrispy actually is super clutch for us. Wait, hold up. This is absolutely insane. I can barely pronounce my words. But if you guys are still watching, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Honestly, like, overall, this is really hype for me. I'm getting very drunk, but I'm going to at least battle these two clowns. I'm about to, you can tell I'm so drunk, but this is fun, though. I'm enjoying myself. Me in the morning, dude, 2:30 a.m. for me. That's absolutely insane. Okay. I one-shot both of these guys. Okay, so I one-shot. Do I have air slash on? We're going to hope I hit the air cutter. I don't have air slash yet, but we're just going to hope I hit the air cutter. Because technically there's a 5% chance I miss, but it's like, this thing, does rock slide if, with the Girder, if, this is actually a little tough. There's a 5% chance I just die to the Girder. Hold on, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Here, okay. So I'm here prepping against this Girder. If I'm wrong, I wish I had fly though. This is so cringe, bro. I wish I had wide lens. If I had a better move, honestly, I might risk it. I honestly just might risk it unless I have something better. Covet. I do have speed Girder with this. I might go back to my previous VOD and just like literally see who's who. I'm literally gonna do that. I'm actually gonna I'm going to go back to my previous VOD to see what I did in my previous channel. Because why not? Literally, why not? Am I gonna stream till 2 a.m.? This is absolutely insane. PB, my PB, Clay's Gym, Charstone Cave, Miss Charlton City, Scary Silo. Okay, I think it's this one. I did the double battle. I had Steelix and Venusaur and for Ferrothorn. This is crazy. I think I dodge both. I dodged both the I didn't even battle both the trainers. In my last attempt. Did I ever battle them? I literally did not battle any of them. Let me check in, let's see, Blaze, Black, items. Was there any useful items on Route 7? Item changes. Let's check Route 7. Why doesn't it show us there? Hold on. Should I wait till after the gym? Hold up. Let me see what route we're on. What route are we on? I think we're on Route 7, right? I'll check my Pokedex. Or right here. Yeah, we're on Route 7. Why doesn't it show the items? Oh, X, it has U-turn. That's pretty hype, I'm not gonna lie. Did I risk it? I think I don't have a focus sash or anything. Man, I would be already battling if it wasn't for this 5% chance of like missing an attack right now. Do I have any other psychic types? I don't have any. If I imagine I got LGM earlier, that would be cool. Wait, Shadow Ball. Wait, Shadow Ball kills Girder. The Shadow Ball kill Chandelure kills both lead Pokemon instantly. Sorry, McCrispy. You're just not, that's so sad I don't get to use McCrispy yet. But that's so interesting. I learned how alcohol, like, in terms of, like, physiologically, the reason you have to pee so much when you drink alcohol is because it blocks the hormone, or it blocks the part of your body that makes you like retain water in it, which is super interesting. That's why I like to use AI. I like to use AI to like learn stuff. I know, like, if anyone's listening, AI can be used to like cheese stuff, and sometimes like it can be useful to do that, but I genuinely like to do it to like learn, like genuinely learn stuff. I think it can be really good for that, like just information you just really want to know, like whether like you're deciding between two books, or just like whether you have like a random thought, like, I want to know about that, like, well, tell me about that. It has like such general information. If what you're asking it is not too complicated, it can just take stuff from like the whole entire internet and just summarize it super easily. And for me, who has like I think I have a learning disability, who can like, I can just ask it to simplify it, which is just so useful, which is so helpful for me, especially since for me, I'm slow, which is why my mascot is Slow Bro, because I'm a slow bro. I learn more slowly than others. AI is super helpful for me. ChatGPT is such a goat for me, because I'm just someone who learns slower than others. I'm not like good at math. I'm not good at like, I've never been like, I can't do like stuff in my head like super fast. I have to like turn it into like a step-by-step basis and just do it super slowly with a calculator. But with AI, I can just like learn. But however, like for society, it might be a net negative, I'm gonna be honest. But for me, I want to turn it into a positive for me. But for society, for nature, it's a net negative. Nature's cooked, bro. Nature's cooked. It's honestly kind of sad that nature's cooked from AI, because it like AI takes so much like power and stuff to like to activate. It's so sad. Oh, what was I doing? What was I doing? I think I was doing I honestly forgot. Oh, Chandelure. Chandelure's the goat. Last time I got Dusclops, which was kind of hype. But big a lesson to all you who are listening: don't use AI to do stuff for you. Use AI to learn things. Use AI to help you with stuff that you literally can't, this might be wrong, can't do yourself. Like, use AI to assist you. Use it as an assistant, not something to use to like do stuff for you. Use it to assist you with stuff. I think that's like the biggest takeaway with AI right now. Let me drink more water. I've been drinking too much alcohol. Let's go pee real quick. I'll keep the microphone on. Whew. You guys are still looking at the stream, which is, or at the screen, which is totally okay. Flame Burst, Shadow Ball. I don't even need an item to one-shot either of these guys, which is totally okay. So Chandelure is our lead. Let's say I run into the Girder Trainer first, and it has Quacks. I think I just go Maractus, right? Maractus can't do it, and I just one-shot it, right? It doesn't have a Focus Sash or anything. All right, for sure, I bring Maractus in case the Quagsire comes. So Maractus, dude, I might have to like just actually like terminate this stream at 3 a.m. because this is getting insane. I think, okay, if you come in, Pidgeot comes in next, and then what do I lay off with Chandelure? The Chandelure will also one-shot this guy. It's Chandelure one-shots this whole team. I don't even need to prep for this team. I just have to prep for this team with the Slowbro. Okay, so I switch into Chandelure, I switch into to you, one-shot, and then Slowbro comes in, and then I just go into Umbreon, right? And then Umbreon can just destroy this guy. And then from here, I can just do whatever I want. I can do, okay, let's see what we got here. What weaknesses do we need to fill? We need to fill, I guess, like, we'll have Swanna. Swanna's always good. We have Electric, Rock. I guess a rock counter. We'll just go Bastiodon, and then Swampert. Swampert's always just a good Pokemon to have. All right. Okay, Swampert. All right. The only one who doesn't need an item is a Chandelure. We're so drunk right now, aren't we? We're like, this beer is this cider is approximately like, I think 35%. We're gonna chug it. Whew, I've been learning so much body language. This is so hype. It's so hype, though. It's just something I'm genuinely passionate about. Body language and all that. Just from now, like, from the books I've read, I can just skim the books and just, like, reread what I want to know, which is so hype. I mean, I enjoy it, though. It's just something I'm just passionate about. Overall. It's something I just enjoy. It's something that makes me genuinely very happy. Because I'm someone who, socially hasn't had many friends, because I never know, like, how to act. But, the exchange chamber. But, it's hard. It's hard for me to, like, get along with people, like, socially. That's always been so difficult for me, just in life. Like, it's hard. Just, like, what was it? Overall. But, like, this body language books have been, like, have been helping me to, like, do that, like, in real life. It's so useful. I'm getting a little emotional right now, but that's okay. Hi, it's your mom. Where are you right now? Wow, Route 7, that's amazing. How are you getting along with your Pokemon? You know, there's the reason you can go to these great places is because you're Pokemon. So always be grateful for them and take them straight to the Pokemon Center if they get hurt. I do that. I do that. I think so. That's it. Starts from your mother. I'm fine. Thank you. I'll call my mom. I should call my mom tomorrow. I'll call my mom tomorrow. If I, I'm gonna write myself a little note. Even though I'm super drunk. My mom's in Mexico, but I'm gonna write her a note to call her tomorrow. Call mom tomorrow. I'll even write the date just to be not 30, 29, 6-29. Whew. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be so fucked. I'm gonna be so dehydrated. So I'm having such a headache. But I had a good workout. So honestly, tomorrow can be my rest day. I'm honestly okay with that. Tomorrow, or actually today, I'm gonna be so miserable. I don't think I need. I'll put items. I say items on everyone, except you. Specs anyone? Yeah, you specs is always good. Scarf. Loki, I want to put scarf on. Scarf Swampert would go crazy. Wise glasses, no. I think muscle band. Oh, actually, always a good item is miracle seed. Miracle seed. Miracle seed. Miracle seed. Do we have that like in the box? Oh yeah, we do. Miracle seed, always hype. Muscle band. Do I want to go? I actually do want an XP. Actually, I'm gonna go back solely just to look for the guy who's the lowest level, because for XP drainage purposes, because that's actually important. Because in this game, you actually have to be very careful about how you you carry your XP over, because that's actually very important, especially when you're playing without EVs. It's especially important. Since your Pokemon, okay, 54. You know what, Miss Crispy, you're 48. You automatically qualify, so you get priority over Swanna, who's level 51. Mick Crispy is on the team. He's on the squad automatically. He's a flying type too. Okay. XP share automatically given to Mick Crispy. Wise glasses. I feel like I tried a choice scarf on someone. You know what? This would be actually. I'm gonna put the band on you, and I'm gonna put the scarf on you, the band on you, and the Rocky helmet. No. The muscle band on you. Yeah, but always just throughout like my life, like it's just hard for me to get along with people, like make friends and like be social with people. But like learning body language has genuinely helped me. Like the biggest thing from like this book, how like using like below, like using above the navel, like it shows that I'm like trustworthy. It's just hard. It's just hard for me to make friends, like overall just in my life. But like overall though, I've accepted it. But I just have to look out for the people who are like genuinely like in life, like who are genuinely interesting, who genuinely have passion, who are genuinely like good at something, who are genuinely like passionate and like have interest in something. Like Ocelot in stocks. Like that's really cool to me. He's like super into stocks and like he can do calculations super like quickly in his head. That's like super cool to me because I can't do that. I just don't have like the mental capacity to do it. I think it's like biological too as well. That's like super cool to me. Anyway, either of these guys are cooked because like our Chandelure can one-shot either of these guys. So like that's something I envy. Like I could like get super good at math if I did practice, but like it's just like it just takes too much effort, and I'd rather just do that for school, and I'd rather just like do stuff that like for like blue collar work. That's what like I really want to go into, like blue collar, because like I'm gonna be honest, AI is eating up what. Imagine I'm muted this whole time. That would be insane. That would be I'm not muted. That would be absolutely insane. Have I finished my My little trash can is full. That's totally okay. I feel great. But the future me is gonna feel like absolute shit. Alright, let's see. I think we need to get U-turn. Hopefully. Bro. Let's see if we can dodge this guy. Let's see if we can dodge this guy. See, the thing is, I remember about Ocelot. I had to look up on ChatGPT how much, like, he could do it in his head, which is like, I remember I got like in one encounter, I got a 5% Hippopotas and a 5% Hippopotas again in the same, like, between two routes. Between two attempts, I mean. Sorry, I'm drunk, it's okay. And he was able to do it, like, I remember I had to look that up on ChatGPT, and I did 400%. or no, it was a 1 out of 400. And then I had to look that up on ChatGPT, and then he answered it like just within within a few seconds, which is so impressive. It's so cool how I was able to do that. Okay, we can dodge this clown though. We can dodge this trainer though. Easy. We got the U-turn TM. It's so hype. U-turn is such a good It's such a good TM. Okay, easy, easy. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Easy. So easy. I think we can dodge this trainer too. I planned for these two trainers, but I think I can avoid them. Actually, let's see if we can avoid this guy. Could we beat the... We'll battle this guy. We'll just battle this guy just to avoid the hassle. I misclicked. I misclicked, bro. We'll just battle this guy just to avoid the hassle. Just to avoid the hassle. So we got the U-turn. Let's just battle, bro. Let's literally just battle for the run. We've done... How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for 1 hour and 19 minutes, and we've only done one battle. It's just been me yapping the whole time. That's absolutely insane, bro. We'll go for a flame burst and just one-shot you, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? I got Drayon on the team. You got a Pidgeot? That's so cool, bro. But, like, I mean, like... I already got the U-turn TM from earlier. It's like, this... let me switch to you. I'm max special attack on the Chandelure, so like flame burst just one shots, bro. And then I just like, what makes you think if like you send in a Pidgeotto, it one shots, and then you send your last Pokemon is a Venomoth, and I just one shot it as well? Like, bro, what are you doing? I drink all my alcohol, so like I don't have any more alcohol to drink. And if I did have more alcohol, I would definitely drink more. But like I'm at the point where I'm like decently drunk. But like let me like I'm not gonna go to my dad's like tequila shelf to drink. I technically have more alcohol on my shelf right there, but like I don't like tequila. I just like don't like it. It's not worth the drink. It's just because the taste. My dad likes tequila, but I prefer vodka. But it's like, you know, it's hype. I'm really drunk right now, but like, we'll battle Colress. Why not? Literally, why not? We'll battle Colress. I'm doing better than when I'm drunk, than when I'm sober. But okay, it's starting to hit me now. But should we calc the Colress fight? We might as well. We'll show it right here, or do I have to like type this in manually? I have to type this in manually. Okay. Training battle Colress. F00. Do I have to like? Oh, I have it right here. I think. How does manage champ? Do I have any other? I think Pinsir could actually one-shot this guy. He is steel normal with a Chople Berry. What if I'm choice banned? Could he one-shot? If he does, I might bring him. I think I'll just lead off with him. Not Chop. I'm at the point where I'm drunk. Like, honestly, at this point, and honestly, I've learned, this is just a nice, interesting fact for whoever's watching, but like, wait, hold on. If I'm level 48, has a 91.6 to, it has a overall 50% chance to one-hit KO the Pokemon. What if I'm level 49? Then it has a... Oh wait, wrong move. 56. What if I'm level 50? Actually, I don't mind being level 51. I literally don't mind level being 51. Yep. Choice banded. Choice banded Pinsir is a good lead because it just one shots whatever this guy is. What about like Swampert though? Could Swampert just like one shot it? Or the Earthquake? What if Swampert just choice banded? What if he's level 51? Because this is the only battle I have left before the gym. Honestly, I'm leading off with Swampert. Swampert's like the best, like statistically best chance I have of leading off with it. See, overall, what I plan to do is just learning more about people is what I want to do. It's because overall, throughout my whole life, I haven't been really good at like making friends and all that, meeting people, learning how people want to do, and I've learned like throughout my books, like distance wise, like what I want, what's like the strategic play, and like not the strategic play, but just like distance wise, just body language is just useful for me to know how to interact socially. I think that's the best way I can put it. 3 people are in chat. Is anyone I know in chat? I know probably Soda, Prime Champ, probably not. But I've drank all my alcohol, so I have no more alcohol to drink. But dude, holy shit, I'm cooked. Future me is so cooked. I think I'll do this Coal Rush battle and we'll just call it, bro. I'll focus on Sky. You might stay. I'll keep McCrispy for Ocelot. Since he sent me the picture, I'll keep McCrispy on the team, bro. If McCrispy, I don't think he'll die. It's super unlikely he'll die, but like, you know, I'll keep McCrispy on the team. But learning about body language has honestly saved my, if I hadn't watched that Scott Rouse video and learned about body language, I would honestly be so cooked. I wouldn't know how to read. My ADHD, I would be on TikTok, I deleted Instagram for a bit, but not for too long. Just to like, I'm more on Twitter more often, but Twitter's like a news source, so like something crazy happens, I know about it right away. So it's like it's kind of an excuse, but not really. But like, I read more. If it wasn't for my passion for body language, I wouldn't be reading more. And my honestly, also, what was I gonna say? I don't read just body language. I also read other stuff. Like Malcolm Gladwell is a really good author. Also, if you're watching, Malcolm Gladwell, just like, what was it? I think I told this to you before, but if you go through the list of like all Malcolm Gladwell's books and just pick the one that you're most interested in, that's the one I suggest you read because it's so hype. He's just a really good author. He compiles a ton of research and makes it into a really good story. That's like the reason. And I read Blink. I've read Tipping Point like really early, like in middle school. I read that. I'm not gonna get into that because that's too much because I'm drunk. But like overall, I plan to read another book. I have Outliers ready, but like overall, body language. If I didn't learn about body language, I wouldn't be reading right now, and I think I might be cooked. I might have been actually just cooked. But I really admire how you're able to like do statistics in your head super fast, and like how you're able to like do math and stuff. That's like a really admirable trait. And overall, I'm really excited about the stock competition because it's gonna like, overall, I look more at like the history of the company, about like more of like the, like you look more at the numbers. I look more at like the history and like history and what else? The like what I plan to do for the stock competition is look more at the history and look more at the like what industries I'm genuinely interested. So it's gonna be actually really interesting. I'm genuinely really looking forward to the stock competition. If you're listening, I think we'll for sure plan it for it to be like August 1st, because like I'll have a few paychecks by then. I'll generate some money because I had to like pay a bunch for my dog's oral surgery, which I'm glad he got the oral surgery because he got like his teeth are no longer rotten, and he got like he's still scratching a bit, but like overall his teeth are like not rotten anymore, and he has like his gums are a bit bloody, but honestly that's okay because like his teeth are like not like super rotten anymore because we picked him up as a stray, and my mom picked him up as a stray in Mexico, and we We cared for him and all that. I'm glad we picked him up. He's a good dog. I'm gonna take him for a good long walk tomorrow. I'm gonna take him for a good long walk yesterday. Honestly, what are we yapping for? Bro, we need to lock in, bro. We need to. I'm getting super personal, but that's okay. Honestly, one last thing I'll say about body language before I lock in, and then it's 2:41 a.m. That's absolutely insane. One last thing I'll say is, for women, honestly, I'm gonna wait till I'm like, before I like really commit. Like, for women, I learned that for men, libido is like heightened in like earlier for men. Like for like 20, I think, what was it? It was like 20. No, it was teens to early 20s. Like libido is the highest for men, which I've experienced. You know, everyone experiences. Like they're teenagers. Everyone worries about that. But I'm gonna wait till I'm 20, like 8 to 29 to like pursue a relationship in my mind, because that's when women's libido are the highest. Because it makes sense, because libido for women, like it's like they have like that's when it's highest for them, because it's like an alert. Like for example, before they go into menopause, it's like it's one last chance before you get before, this is personal, but I don't mind. I'm drunk. It's okay. Before menopause happens, and you get they feel very their libido is the highest. So it's honestly very interesting how that works. How men's libido is the highest at a lower age, and women's libido is higher at a older age. It's very interesting, and I'm really gonna try to attempt. I learned today. Today is a very significant day, and I'm glad that our Quillfish, our latest death, his name is Fate, because I learned that like that's how I live life. Just fate. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, it's fate. If I'm the most successful person in the company, it's fate. That's how I live my life, and I'm proud of it. Like I'll try my best. Don't worry. Like when I'm like not drunk and sober, but like that's how I genuinely live my life. Just fate. That's my goal, to be a great blue collar worker in whatever I want to do, and just be successful, because it's just there's so many people in my college who want to be like great, who are like so locked in on white collar. I honestly feel a little scared, because AI companies are absolutely doing their very best to like take over, like have their to have AI do their entry level positions, like reports, like for example, I think I said this earlier, but if you were to get all the white collar jobs and all the blue collar jobs and like list all of their responsibilities in order, I feel like an AI job would eat a lot more, would be able to do a lot more of the white collar jobs than the blue collar jobs. Like I said this example to you earlier, but like an AI can't like roll up to a person's house, like look at like what like for an electrician, for example, can't look at in the walls like what like specifically like it can do. Like it looks at the walls, give you an estimate, and like give you like I'm drunk, holy shit, you know, and then fix it for you. It just can't do that yet. It's not that complex, but maybe it is like in hidden government stuff, but like we're not going that far right now. But like it can like do simple things like write reports. Like I don't know much about like entry-level white collar jobs, but I have a genuine feeling that AI can replicate it, which is like so scary, which I'm kind of glad I'm passionate about a blue collar job. That's what I want. I want a blue collar. I want to be a hype blue collar job. And it's so hype that you're like a established white collar worker, and I can I'm your friend, and I can we're good friends, and I can It's a blue collar and white worker like friendship. And I think that's really, really cool. That's so cool. And I plan to be a blue collar worker, so I can have the blue collar perspective. I can be like that perspective who's in like the dirt. That's what I want to do. I want to be like, I want to do the dirty work. I want to be, like work the 9-to-5 like factory job. That's what I really want to do. That's what I'm passionate about. Holy shit! I should drink more water because I'm like I have if I can ask. Oh yeah, I have this amount of water left. This amount of water left. Don't worry, we will do this chorus battle. What the fuck was I doing again? Holy shit! I was leaning off a Swampert because I have it in my damage calc. I remember. Do I have anything on you? Blue collar, white collar. McCrispy will stay on the team for you, Ocelot. McCrispy will stay on the team for you. He is the GOAT, McCrispy. Honestly, Synchronize might come in actually useful for the flying type gym because Synchronize is a 120 base power move that can hit only types that I have. So it can only hit flying and psychic types. So honestly, it might come in useful for the gym. I'm keeping it just for solely for... Who else do I have? Is 49. But white collar, blue collar. Honestly, the biggest question I have now is the bill going to be passed? Is that big budget bill going to be passed? Because if it does, America is absolutely cooked, and our grandchildren will have to will pay probably. If I had to predict something, it would be like our grandchildren will have to pay part of like their wage for the debt America owes if we live in America. But like, it's tough, you know. It's tough to predict. I'm not a good Am I a good predictor? I don't know. Anyway, it's tough. The biggest question right now I have is that if that bill is going to be passed. The big beautiful bill. It's like it's going to increase our debt by, if it's passed, we're cooked. It's over for America. Like our grandchildren will be paying their like part of their wage for the debt. But honestly, it's tough. It's just a big uncertain times. That's the biggest thing to worry about. It's just uncertain. I can't even predict it. But honestly, I learned today that like I've been so worried about relationships and stuff like that. I'm not gonna worry about it until I'm 28, 29, because that's when women are in like their peak libido, and like I'll like then that makes me feel so much better because I don't have to worry about it now. And if it happens before, like when I'm in my social era in college, that's okay. Like that'll be havoc. Like, I don't have to worry about that. That makes it good. That I like that fact about how like men experience libido super early, like in their like teens and early 20s and stuff like that, and women experience it like in their like 30s, like 40s and stuff like that. That makes me feel so much better about just like women and stuff like that, and like it makes me more focused on reading and stuff like that, which is like hype, which like takes my mind off it, which is genuinely very hype. And I'm glad I did this stream. I'm very glad. Future me is gonna be terrible. Future me is gonna have a huge headache when they wake up in the morning. So what we'll do is this stream is Battle Chorus, and then we'll end off. I'm really happy about this stream. I'm really happy. Ocelot, you are very good at statistics in your head, which is very admirable. I can't do that, but I could learn, but it would take too much. It would just take so much. It takes so much effort for me to learn like mathematics. Like for you, it probably takes much less time, but for me, it probably takes a lot more time for me. And like that's something I would do, but like much later on. What was it? Much later on, like when I like want to learn chess and stuff like that, like much later on. I'm so excited for what. It's tough because I'm super excited for what I can accomplish and later on in my years, like in my, like, I'm 23 right now, like in like 20, I'm in my age, but I don't care. Like 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, like 5 years. Imagine how many books I can read. But I'm also very worried about humanity. But it's like, that's not something I can control. That's something I just have to embrace. I just have to, like, adapt. That's the biggest thing. You have to adapt to whatever happens. Like, right now, we're in super uncertain times. Like, who knows what could happen? Russia's like seems kind of weak. I watched the recent Atriarch video. The US seems like kind of like in a, like a middle area. Russia seems like super power, or not Russia. China's on top. Honestly, I ordered the Sun Tzu book of, like, war on China, and China seems, I'm gonna read it because it just seems have such good advice. China and Africa, well, long-term Africa, like you mentioned, seems on top, but China seems like it's gonna be overpowered. Like, China OP. Please nerf China. But overall, you just have to learn to adapt. That's the biggest thing people, like, just need to know. I'm honestly kind of excited for my brother, because my brother, he's never been good academically, but he's super good at street smart. He is, I won't go into, like, stories about that, but he's, like, street smart. He is super good, and I don't think he even uses ChatGPT, which is, honestly, he doesn't even care about that. He doesn't care about any internet shit that's going on, other than, like, watching Jake Paul fights and just, like, real life. He's more focused on real life than internet shit, which is, like, super admirable, which I super admire about him. He's the dominant one. He's more dominant than me in the family, which I'm fine. Even though I'm, like, physically bigger, I'm fine being the submissive one, because he's the one who has, like, the connections. I have a funny 4th of July story, which I won't tell right now, because I have a battle to do, but, man, this has been fun. This has been really fun. Just getting out my thoughts, getting out everything. EJ, I hope everything works out for you. If you're listening to this VOD, I hope I hope that you never have to work with that coworker, that stupid coworker you have to work with ever again. And I hope you guys are both separated in departments, and I hope you guys have a just nice work experience. That's all I hope for you. You're a good guy, EJ. You're a little you can say whatever cringe or whatever stuff you want about me. You're a little weird, EJ, but overall, that's okay to say. If you can say a lot of stuff about me. I'm irresponsible, but you have a good heart, EJ. That's what I like about you. You have a good heart. I'm getting a little emotional right now. You're actually, for me, you're a little weird, like when I first saw you, but overall, you have a good heart, and I trust you. I am someone who trusts you. I would trust you, like, I would visit you, like, genuinely. Like, if you, not during winter break. I think now it's cooked, because, like, I have to work now. But, like, I'm genuine, like, you, Soda, Ocelot, I am most looking forward to it. In Ray, I'll include Ray in there. Ray's cool. Ray's a cool guy. You, Ocelot, EJ, Soda, and Ray. PC lives in the Middle East, so that's gonna be a little bit hard. PC is also a cool guy. PC, and you guys are, like, the biggest online friend community, the closest in the online friend community I have, and assuming no nuclear war, dude, honestly, I think Russia is in such a precarious position right now, where I think there's a chance where they might just straight up nuke Ukraine. I think they're in that position. Like, right now, their economy is going so bad right now. They're so bad. They're like Ukraine's, like, fighting back right now. I think if they want to assert dominance in their mind, I'm trying to put myself in their mind. If they want to assert dominance, they might nuke Ukraine, but that would also cause a bunch of international issues and stuff like that. It just depends. I don't think they'll do it though. It's like if they want to assert dominance, they'll do it, but, like, then that'll cause a bunch of other international issues. I don't think they'll do it. That just came into my mind right now. But Ocelot, If you're listening, I think it's super cool that you can do stuff in your head, like such fast like percentage calculations. And I'm honestly looking forward to this this stock competition, because this will determine a lot. It's like a battle between percentages, between like pure numbers in history. That's how I'm doing my calculations. Just I don't think all our stocks will be too similar, but I think they'll be, maybe, I don't know. I think you're more focused on like pure numbers. I'm focused on pure history, like whether or not like what's been like I look up like on ChatGPT, what's the history of the company, what like stuff like that, like stuff like that. It's interesting. I think it's interesting. It'll be interesting how this play out, but I just truly admire how you're good with numbers and like in your head instantly and all that, like much faster than I can ever do. Maybe I can do it like in the future, but if I practice. But I just prefer like reading books about body language. But if you ever decide to read a book by Malcolm Gladwell. Like what I would suggest like doing is ask ChatGPT, give a summary of all the books of Malcolm Gladwell has done, and then whatever book stands out to you the most, read that. And then for me also, if you ever watch this, recommend a book for me. I'll do it. I'll squeeze it. I'll for sure, like, since you're a great friend, I'll give it priority. What was it? And would I genuinely think of how I feel? Would I tell you about? You could recommend chess, but you can recommend any book, and I'll genuinely, if I'm drunk, I'll tell you how I'm honestly feeling about it. But if I'm sober, I might cushion it a little. I don't know. I just honestly don't know. But if you have a book to recommend, genuinely tell me. I love books. I have a whole bookshelf right now, and I'm at the position where like I'm reading books, and I'm like, honestly, dude, it's just what was it? I recommend a book whenever you can, though. No rush, though. No, if you're watching this, absolutely no rush to recommend a book. But dude, it's 2:58 for me right now. Wholly unemployed. Before I start work again on the 9th, I'm going to watch the Pyrocynical, the Dream Tommy Innit drama from Pyrocynical, who I did an hour-and-a-half drama from it, because that's the most unemployed drama ever, and I'm going to watch that video again, because it's funny, solely because it's funny. But Ocelot, I admire how smart you are. You are a very smart guy, and I am... Overall, academically, I would say I'm dumb, but I think I use AI strategically. It's just like, just to get through like certain parts of academic. What I do is like, I create the bones of like an essay, and I have like, or let's say I create the bones of an assignment, and I have AI fill in the muscle, and I edit it to how I would say it. If AI creates something like I wouldn't say, I wouldn't put it in. I use AI as an assistant. I think that's the best way. I need to go pee. Holy shit! I accidentally opened a shop buyer, but you are very smart, Ocelot, and I admire that. Holy fuck! This is insane, dude. Future Sleepy is gonna be so miserable. Holy. I'm gonna go pee. This is for Prime Jam. I'm gonna keep the mic on. That's so crazy. I remember to turn off my camera while I was like going to the bathroom. But that's okay. I remember now. Let's see if I can remember. Alcohol blocks like the thing in your body to be able to store like urine. That's so that's genuinely interesting to me. That's genuinely is like biological stuff like that happens in humans is genuinely just psychologically or biologically is interesting to me. I love it. I just genuinely truth plane. I'm using the truth plane right now. I can explain more if someone asks me from this book. This book is a bit of a harder read, but it generally has good advice. But Blink is the book I like. I like most about Malcolm Gladwell that I personally like. Anyway, let's focus on the battle right now. It's 3 a.m. right now. Dude, I'm just saying right now, I have to walk my dogs in like 6 hours. This is gonna be miserable. I don't care though. I'm hyped right now. I'm feeling good. I have to work in 9 days. I'm gonna be like not miserable, but like I'll be making money. I'll be like much more busy, but I don't mind like just sharing what I truly feel. Like when I'm drunk, like the how do I say this? I'm much more receptive. That feels nice. And I'm looking forward to when I'm in Mexico. If friends invite me out, like to go like do stuff, I'm excited for that. If they do, I have a feeling they will. Like I would say the odds are 75-25. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going to Mexico for Christmas. Have I said it before? Choice band. Let's say I don't kill. Irontail. Embor's for sure coming to this fight, and he's for sure choice banded too. What if you're choice banned? I'm so drunk, but I'm so hype right now. Dude, future me is gonna be so earthquake. Yeah, we win. I think we just win. Scarf. Is your scarf right? Scarf. Anyone here? Soda or PC is not here. That's okay though. That's okay. That's okay too. We got this. We got this. We got. Dude, it's we're so fucked, bro. Tomorrow. I'm talking tomorrow, Slavey. You're so fucked, bro. If you're rewatching this, it's so. I have to speed this. Actually, level 50. Okay, what we're gonna do is level Swampert up once to level 50. We're gonna battle Chorus this episode. I refuse to do this without battling at least 3 trainers. We always do at least 3 trainers in these Nuzlockes, bro. Oh, you're already level 50. Okay, that's fine. That's cool then. You're cool. You're cool, bro. Probably gonna go for crunch on me. You could go for Stone Edge on me, which is like Bastiodon. Bastiodon doesn't do a lot. Steel. Okay. If I lead off with you'll go for Crunch. Who is this Crunch? Irontail does a lot though. I could go for the pivot, but it's risky. I could go Choice Band. Jake Paul fought today. What if you're Earthquake? I don't think it'll matter. I'm bringing Don fan. I'm literally... this bro has 2 Pokemon. Why am I like prepping so much against it? Among Us just... I just saw an Among Us ad on my screen. Honestly, I think overall, people have like biological... First time on stream. Which game are you Nuzlocking? Oh, thank you, Canadian Aston Villa fan. I'm Nuzlocking Pokemon Blaze Black, Redux by Draiano, with I'm steepling. That's cool. No EVs, and this is my box right here. These are my party. I'm prepping for. I'm only doing one last fight because it's 3:06 a.m. my time, and I'm also drunk, and I'm also like I'm doing one more. I'm gonna battle Cold Rest and save the gym battles for next episode. But these are our deaths right here, and these are our mons in the box, and we're gonna battle Cold Rest, and we're gonna honestly. I'll keep Embor in here. I'll keep McCrispy. Is McCrispy still 48? Yeah, he's still 48. Steel types. I'll keep you, and I'll keep you. I think that's good. But thank you, Canadian Ashton Villa fan, for joining the stream. I appreciate it a lot. I'm drunk right now. I'm just saying what I feel right now. I like if you're here, I read books about body language. It's really hype for me because I'm not like it's hard for me to be like social, and I'm not like academically gifted, but it's still hype. I enjoy it. I think we go. No. I would not like to switch to items. Your East Coast guest lol. I'll watch for the last fight. Good luck. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I'm West Coast actually. I'm in the westest of coastes. This is the first stream I've been like drunk actually doing runs, but like I'm okay with that because I'm happy. Yep. I've already battled you. We'll battle Kolres for you. This should be easy though. And then tomorrow, maybe not even tomorrow because wait, I didn't put items on my mons. 2 years ago, I guess this is behest. I accompanied Lord N at Relic Castle. These are the two sages arguing. I didn't put items on my mons, which this might be a mistake. Accompanied by Lord N Relic Castle. So it's 3:08 a.m. for me. I'm drunk, and I have to walk my dogs early tomorrow, which is I'm so cooked, bro. I should honestly, I get more viewers when I like name my stuff like crazy stuff like this. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Maybe it'll help during the day. I don't know. I'm drunk. When our castle rose, the stage combined with our strength against those who would threaten Team Plasma's ambitions, but the weakness of Lord N's actions saw Team Plasma's crumble in the dust. What possible reason could there be to trust such a traitorous king now? Old friend, please, you must reconsider your view. Our Lord N has returned from his defeat and now strives to protect the bonds between people and Pokemon. Is that not the sort of justice we envisioned for our new world? Without the strength to act, we achieve nothing. Pokemon must be separated from selfish trainers, no matter what cost. I actually, speaking of body language, my posture got a little better. Again, I love body language. It's pretty hype. To fail to act is a complicit in the system that enforces the servitude of all Pokemon. Tell me, the trainers in Kanto not viciously use whips to control their Pokemon recently? Galileo, have they? Dude, I don't know that lore. I read a little bit of the manga, but like I don't know about. I know some trainers have whips, but like, do all of them? I don't think so. All sort of cruelty toward Pokemon cannot simply be forgiven. This is futile. How can you claim to save Pokemon when you condone the use of power to achieve your own selfish... The US right now is using power to achieve their own goals. That's just the system we live in. I remember Atrioc, the streamer, read a book where like the similarities between Rome and America are very differently. I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be like America is going to turn into an empire, and then like you just have to like it's just going to be like it's going to be an empire for a bit. It's going to be like very successful for a bit, and then it's just going to crumble, bro. It's just going to be cooked. If they succeed in that, like who knows if they do. It's very uncertain times right now with like the US and Europe and all that stuff like. But I think if it repeats with Rome what it did, it's going to be an empire. It's going to be like successful and like have strong military stuff. But Europe is trying to get out of it, which is smart for them, which is actually bad for Russia. Because Russia was hoping NATO My mic muted. You're right. I can. That's really weird. My mic muted. I don't know why. I don't know what. I'm drunk, but I genuinely don't know what happened. It should be back now. I might have accidentally misclicked my mic, but that's weird. Overall, in the last minute, I was just reciting dialogue from what they were saying. So if anyone's like watching in the VOD, I was just reciting dialogue. Let me check on OBS to see if this is okay. It's 3:13 a.m. Holy, this is insane. How far I'm going. I've been streaming 2 hours and I've only done 3 battles, but this is okay. I'm doing one more. I've just been reciting the dialogue that has been presented to me. You people, aren't you members of Team Plasma, the ones responsible for the incident that happened in the Pokemon League 2 years ago? I swore that Master Alder that day. I tolerate you no longer. I don't care what color you wear. Prepare yourself. Who are you? Are you with them, aren't you? Don't worry, Marshall. I asked Sleepy to come. Skyla's here. What's going on here? I felt the explosion all the way from Metropolitan City. Marshall, it seems that Team Plasma has detonated a bomb into its mouth. I'm gonna drink more water because I'm... Hold on. Wait, what? Are you serious? That's unbelievable. I let the international police know that about this immediately. You people don't even know think about running. You can't defeat both the gym leader and the elite four member, can you? Yeah, can you? Wait, I recognize the two of you. Shouldn't you be behind bars? My loyal friends in Team Plasma were kind enough to free me. I have no intention of going back. A lot of dialogue, that's okay. Yeah, I can hear you again. That's cool. I don't know what happened to my mic. Was I muted that whole time? I don't know when I'm drunk. It's okay. It's a drunk stream. It's fine. We shall talk to you another time. For now, let's make haste. Don't call me friend traitor. However, I would prefer to avoid the international police for now. Have an escape plan, don't you? Of course. It would be foolish to draw so much attention otherwise. I am pleased to announce, pleased to have everyone gathered here today. Consider a glimpse of the future of Team Plasma technology. And they blizzard out of here. Yep. They sure ran past me. Where'd they go? That cold blast. They researched into the ice rock. Team Plasma's so interested in ice anyway. Sleepy. I'm really sorry this got caught up on all this. I'm really trying to get tired now. But I've sent word to the international police. Looker. They've seized the Unity Tower and Wake Up Team Plasma stabilize actions. They'll be much better equipped than us to handle a situation like this. I'm going back to the gym. I'll get your challenge. I'm actually like starting to be really tired. Thank you for your help. Allow me to introduce me properly. My name is Marshall. I'm Master Alder's apprentice and also an Elite Four member. I still have some concerns about Team Plasma. 2 years ago, I was defeated by N, who used a legendary Pokemon in battle. Since then, I've continued to train relentlessly, and each and every day, I was training inside Twist Mountain when that explosion happened. Luckily, no one was hurt, but I'll assist with relief efforts. That's hype. Well, then, I'll be waiting for your challenge in the Pokemon League. Okay. Bro, I didn't put items on my Pokemon. Either way, we're gonna battle him. The chill of frost in the air, the sound of the distance of shockwave, and I'll find that you are at the center of it again. You are the most curious trainer indeed. Last time I saw you, you charged on the Team Plasma ship. Me, I've come here to see the results of my prototype device. I have what you might call a working relationship with the Team Plasma. There's no cause for alarm, I'm merely a scientist. Speaking of which, last time we spoke, I asked you the trust between you and your Pokemon. The new hypothesis test. Come. I'd like to run another test of battling with you. I built a set of artificial Pokemon based around the designs I purchased for PokeStar Studios. As my theory follows, a purely artificial Pokemon will never be able to perform as well in battle as a natural Pokemon because of the bond between Pokemon trainers cannot exist. Interestingly, however, a Pokemon like Porygon has undergone a natural development cycle following its artificial construction, is able to form a bond with a trainer, but if that development were to be reversed, my evidence suggests that the Pokemon would be unable to form a bond with a trainer, weakening its effectiveness in battle. I'll be waiting here when you're ready to come battle me. Okay, luckily, okay. I can put items on my Pokemon. I still plan to keep the. Dude, I'm getting so like I'm fading fast, but honestly, muscle band. Am I gonna puke? I don't think so. We talked a lot there. but let's see how good we are. Wise glasses. Do I want to go specs? I don't think I have specs. Let's go wise glasses. Let's go soft sand. Rocky helmet. Nope. Don't do the fight if you don't want to. Let's prep it. I think I one-shot, who am I leading off with? Let's see. This guy only has 2 Pokemon. I'm leading off with my Swampert. I'm choice banded. I have an 81% chance to one-shot it. Even with the crit strength, it can't kill me. Do I have speed? I don't have speed. You're right. Honestly, you're right. I'm going to end off stream right here and save this for next time, because this can go very south. I'm going to end off right here. Thank you very much for watching. I felt a little bit better. Oh man, I think how long have I been covering my screen for? I think I've been covering my screen the whole time. I have been. Luckily, I only did like a very mid battle, which I one-shot all of them. But luckily for this important battle, I haven't. GG, thank you. Yeah, right now I'm too drunk to do it, but yeah. So I luckily I caught the double battle on camera, because that's pretty high. But I honestly forgot to like undo the damage calculator for this battle. But like honestly, this battle is super easy, but I'm too drunk to do it right now. I could. They only have 2 Pokemon, but I just don't want to risk it. I'm gonna end it off right here, and then we'll call it next time. They only have 2 Pokemon. Then after this, we have the gym battle to do. This hype. Thank you, Canadian Ashton Avila fan. This has been hype. I will see you next time. I'm gonna go to sleep right now because I am very tired. I will see you. If you are a future viewer of the stream, I will see you next time. Thank you for joining. I very much appreciate it.